required to provide the information I'm asked of the committee. I provided information in writing on the 1st of September. I am prepared to bring further information in writing here in respect of this question, and I do not think it is fair for either me or anyone else to impute improper motive on the part of us public servants.
All right, I hear you, CS, but I'm interested to know that last part which you said, that you normally have evidence of request for security, and especially from such senior government officials.
I will table, not particularly here because I wasn't prepared to bring it. I didn't know that you'd be asking to do this.
Not now,
yeah,
because we are engaging, and I can see we shall engage from now going into the future.
Yeah, well, whatever the committee requires of me in terms of sharing information on this particular issue, we will table whatever we have. Because in any case, as I said, this is not private information. This is public information. If we are asked or advised by our security officials on particular deployments and so on, or we are advised by our county security teams to provide security in a particular place because of certain things, that is correspondence I can avail to you if it's so required to explain why I deployed security in that particular place.
Very well. I think that is it. Honorable Adoma.
Thank you, Chair. Chair, I've listened to Honorable Songkok and the response from the Waziri, and getting it right. I've not heard Songkok expressly say that he's dissatisfied with the response from Waziri today. Those other issues, I think, are side issues, and I would also urge my colleague Honorable Songkok that this is the CS for internal security, and is not just a minister, so I would want that also to be corrected, that when you are addressing the minister, you should address him with decorum. I saw you just referring him. He's not just any other ordinary citizen. He's an honorable minister of this Republic of Kenya. So I think if you are satisfied, you should not bring side issues, and if you had really facts on the ownership, then Chair, in my opinion, there would have been no point for him to come and raise it before this committee. That is my take. Okay,
I'll make a ruling on that, and what I pick from you is the comma and full stops and the details about, nomenclature and all that, which is hard. I'll want to give Honorable Kaunya.
Chairman, thank you. Chairman, I have two issues relating to the particular question. One, it's true during the response on the issue of deployment of security, one of the major things that came out clearly is that security was deployed for the Deputy President in various areas, including his home, including other properties he owned. The focus was actually on the deployment of security. That I remember, Chair, I was present. But Chair, looking at the question, I have a feeling that the question seems to have been misplaced. Unfortunately, though, it had already been directed by the Speaker, because the question is specifically asking land details, which, as the CS has clearly indicated, is in the docket of Ministry of Lands to give the land reference numbers, the date of acquisition, previous ownerships, which are usually in the green cards and such records. Such records are domiciled in lands. I would have expected, Chair, that this question should have been directed to Ministry of Lands. It would have been much easier to get that information. And Chair, lastly, my suggestion, Chair, is that with all due respect, I think some of us have been in the public service, including yourself, Chair. Sometimes the process of getting these details takes time. But I would urge that Waziri takes it up, as he has promised, to follow up with the ministry to get the details, so that as soon as possible then the response can be given, rather than trying to really make it an issue that is outside what was asked. So Chair, that will be my recommendation, if you can make a ruling that Waziri gives that response, maybe with a given specific time for follow-up, then that would make progress. Thank you, Chair.
Very well. I will strictly request that we keep away politics from this engagement totally, and therefore we will want to move in this direction. That number one, we will get the PS, Minister of Lands, whose letter has been addressed to respond to the question. And I need, because you are coordinating national government, to tell us the timeline for which we shall wait so that we can engage. And you have to engage again on this question, as well as the provision of the Hansard, which is referred to by Honorable Sanko. You need to provide that Hansard so that we can see exactly, in light of what the response will be and what the Hansard contains, then we can see how to engage in that meeting that we shall today agree on the date.
The issue of deployment of security to the properties owned by the Deputy President is totally different from the deployment of security to where the Deputy President visits. Because if we say deployment of security to where the Deputy President visits, then it will take a whole year, because he visits every corner of this country every day. So this one was deployment of security to properties owned by the Deputy President, as claimed by Honorable Dr. Fred Matiangi. And he actually went ahead, and you'll see in the answer that
no. Let's do this, Honorable Sankok. Honorable Sankok.
Yes.
Please.
But you know, when you lie, that it
No. You're now using unparliamentary language.
Okay.
And I allowed it to pass like I didn't hear first time.
Thank you.
If it is not